What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and I'm going to do a quick cap on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, Child, listen, I'm ready for the reunion. Let's just get on to the reunion because this is just getting out of control. The episode starts off where Melody is meeting with Kimmy, and Kimmy is giving her some tea on what done happened with Trish, Chris Fletcher, and Nell. And Melody is like, Nell ain't tell me this when I went to go see her put on her dress, child. And Kimmy is so convenient that you're coming over here to tell her this story about the whole Martel and Trisha thing. It's like you don't have anything to talk about of your own in any of these scenes. How dreadful. So you come over here to be messy telling Mel this stuff. And y'all people on Twitter that's talking about some, why do Melody care? Da 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 da. I don't want to be around people that are disgusting and sitting up here acting like you my friend, but you trying to hook my ex-husband up with people while we were still married, technically. How dreadful of you. So then we see in the next scene where Martel is crashing a brunch, lunch, dinner, drunch, whatever, with Destiny and daggone Tisha. Now, Tisha, I don't know what your loyalty is to Destiny, but the fact that Destiny keeps on pushing this whole situation with you and Martel, I would have a problem with her. Because my thing is, friend, why the heck are you bringing this man to this brunch? And you know that I ain't fooling with him. Don't have him pop up on me while I'm trying to eat my eggs and bacon and chicken as a mix. It is brunch, right? You tried it. Don't do it again. Okay? So Tisha did the right daggone thing. Mid munch, she put that fork down and got that going up and moseyed on up out of the place. Because what you're not about to do is force me to have a conversation with a fool. Okay? So she moseys right on over to a project that we don't know if it's theirs. It was a house that's being built. I don't know if they doing it or not, or just decided to go in the front of a Ryan home or a Stanley Martin house or something. We don't know. We don't know. But I guess they saying this a house they building. Okay. Tisha shows up to tell Marceau that Martel popped up. Okay, because he likes to pop up and starts the drama. Okay, he got to get his little coins so he can get his check because you don't get paid unless you've seen on the episode. So he got to pop up. So Marceau says that she did the right thing and they ain't fooling with Martel. Okay, here's the thing, Martel. This isn't going to work for you. He has brainwashed her so much that it doesn't matter. I believe at this point, Marceau has wholeheartedly told her what he has done, and it is what it is. They've decided to accept it and move on. You need to accept it and move on and stop trying to pull everybody down into your cage of misery. So moving on, Destiny is over here doing a relaunch of her fragrances now. Okay, well this is just the first launch of fragrances. The first time was beauty supply products, now it's fragrances. You know what? Good for her, child. Good for her. She meeting up with Lance. He gonna do. I don't know what he gonna do in this garage space that she got. But Kimmy and Tisha show up to support her. Lance picks her up off the floor, gives her a hug, all that good jazz. Moving on. Then she goes to meet with her father. Okay, they go fishing together. This is a sweet little scene, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not invested in Destiny. I don't really care at this point. I'm so glad that her father is healthy. I want everybody's parents to be healthy. Heck, I want everybody to be healthy. But at this point, you know, we haven't seen enough of your story for us to really care about or be that far entrenched into what's going on with you and your. Where's your mother at? You talk about your mother having this addiction. Is your mother still alive? Like, where is your mother? Okay. And kudos to your dad for coming to get you. I really appreciate him doing that. But you still got some work to do with your attitude because it sucks. Moving on. But you know, congratulations to your father. All praises to him. I pray that he continues to get better. I'm glad that y'all relationship is solid, but it didn't move me. You know, I'm sorry, not sorry. Moving on. Then we get to Chris Fletcher meeting up with Melody at the popcorn place, okay? Because we thought some things was gonna pop off. So how great to have it at a popcorn place. So Mel gets some popcorn. She sits down with Chris, and she basically flat out asks him, "So what's up with the situation? Kimmy told me that y'all was talking about you hooking Martell up with Trish. Like what's happening?" So Chris is like, that's a damn lie. I ain't hook him up with nobody. He just, he called me. I was at the gym. He asked me if it was some women in there. Same little story he been telling. So Mel says, well, I just think it's really interesting that you supposed to be our friends and y'all supposed to be supporting us getting back, our marriage, and you hooking him up with women. Like that's a little tragic. I don't appreciate that. So I just wanted to see what was the go on. I want to hear your side of the story. So Chris is like, that's a lie. He was like, and I noticed, we doing our vow renewal and you ain't respond yet. So Mel was like, I was waiting to see what you was gonna say today. And Chris in his confessional gets an attitude and says, well, I think it's really messed up that she was waiting until today to see what I was going to say before she responds. Chris, are you kidding me? I don't want to go to a vow renewal of people that were setting my husband up with another woman while we were still together and y'all supposed to be counseling us. Are you kidding me? Hell no, I don't want to go to your vow renewal if that's what you're doing. You lost your daggone mind. Are you kidding me? I just feel like these people on this show they're so delusional. And then everybody, I don't understand these people on Twitter that somehow this becomes Melody's fault. I don't want to be around people that don't have my best interest at heart. Point blank, period. So then we get to the next scene. Destiny meets up with Kimmy and Tisha, and they're standing outside of her place of business where she wants to talk about having her relaunch or whatever, and how she's planning Miss Nell's bachelorette party, but she don't want to invite Sonny. And then she finds out that Moses then went back to the booty house. Okay, so the people's is like Kimmy and Tisha are like, well, this is Nell's bachelorette party. Like, you should invite who she wants to be there, and if she wants Sonny to be there, despite what you think about Sonny, you should invite her. And Destiny's like, well, I'm planning it, but I ain't inviting her. Then she talks about how her and Melody, Melody was being nice, but she been talking about her on the internet. Girl, Melody don't talk about you at all. Not on the internet, not on the toilet, not nowhere. Girl, what? You want Melody to talk about you. But that's not either here nor there. You mad because you didn't get invited to Mimosas with Melody and you was looking real sad. Moving on, they get to the final scene where everybody gets their panties in a tizzy. Martel shows that everybody's at the Madani launch, and it looks really nice. Everybody eating and stuff. The men sit down and talk. Ken talks about how he just wants Trish to tell the truth. He don't know what went on, but he just want to know the truth. But no matter how much he love her, he ain't really tripping if he got to leave her. And it's more about the kids. Are you with her for her children? I don't get it. Maurice calls BS and says, well, if you love her, you love her. Like, what the heck? Moving on. We get to the scene where Destiny is sitting down with the ladies, and she basically tells Miss Nell that, she sees her for who she is. If she really, because Miss Nell was like, I heard that you wasn't inviting Sonny. Like, listen, I would prefer not to be in the middle of your stuff. You got a problem with people, that's on you, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. So Destiny proceeds to say, well, okay, I see you for who you are now. That's cool. Girl, don't. Destiny, what? Who cares to be your friend? What are you providing anybody as their friend? See, I don't know why she continues to try to bully somebody into, okay, if that's how you going to be, then I don't want to be your friend no more. Girl, who cares about being your friend? If I was Miss Nell, I'd be like, all right, girl, get your broke tail on. Boo and bye to you. All right? Peace out. Okay? Moving on. Martel, and Tisha are now sitting down for the big whammy of the end of the episode. And Marcel basically tells Martel, listen, I don't really give a daggone a hoot about anything that you got going on. Nothing that you say is going to hurt my marriage. While Martel's trying to proceeds to call Tisha slow, saying that she will accept anything. She this and that and the third, and how they've done stuff together, and she just going to accept it. And he feels like Marceau wants it to come out because eventually he wants to get divorced. So he's pushing Martel to tell this stuff, and he's no longer defending him because he don't care anymore. At this point, Martel, it doesn't matter. You're divorced. Marceau is married. So is Maurice. Their wives are not leaving. Melody was smart enough to leave. Get over it. Get gone. Get lost. Goodbye. We don't care. comment down below. And tomorrow I will be doing my full review. So look out for the thumbs.